Hello. So if you're seeing me on your feed right now, there is definitely a message in this video for you. And note that not everything that I say will resonate, but some parts definitely will. If you're seeing me for the first time, if you have encountered me for the first time, there is definitely something in it for you. So don't miss out on this video. There is a person in your life, or was a person in your life, that you used to look up to. This was like an elder sibling, a guardian, a parent, somebody that you looked up to and you knew them from a very long time, or from even your childhood. The indication that this video is for you, you must be feeling completely drained right now, or there is something where you feel like you're tired, you're ready to give up, your heartbeat is like pumping in a weird rhythm, where you feel like you need to sleep, you need to take a nap, you need to leave everything and just relax, just rest. So this sibling, this guardian, this elder of yours, 107 on the timer, 108 on the timer, was somebody that you respected, was somebody that you looked up to, was somebody that you looked up to for guidance, for ideas, for advice. And this person was like a guiding light to you. You would look at them, 133 on the timer. You would look at them every time you needed answers to your questions, anytime you needed big guidance, big life guidance on your decisions, on your life, something where you're struggling to make a decision. You would go to them, you would reach out to them, and you would take their guidance very seriously. This person was nice to you in the beginning. They were either love bombing, 202 on the timer. They were either love bombing, and this can happen in relationships that are also platonic, 211 on the timer, 212 on the timer. Lots of confirmations that are platonic in nature, between friends, between siblings, between like parent. So you had a lot of love for this person, and this person also loved you a lot, or that's how it seemed. They love bombed you in the beginning. They gave you everything you needed. They were the kindest, the nicest. They showed you their nicest side. If you need something, take this. If you want something, take this. If you are cold, let me give you 3 jackets. If you are in need of money, let me give you this and that. Let me give you a credit card. Let me give you this. Let me give you that. But over time, they saw you succeed. They saw you getting better at life. They saw you competing on par with them, and that's where their spirit became competitive, jealous, envious, and wanting to sabotage you at any cost. 313 on the timer. And they were like envious, so this was hidden. You did not know they were envious, but they were. So the advices that they were giving you genuinely in the beginning, they started giving you really bad advice, and they would hide it or wrap it in a way where it seemed like this is genuine advice, where the advice is coming from their heart, where they're using all their intellect to give you this advice. But say for example, if you ask them, what should I carry if I need to travel outside the country, and you say, is passport enough? And they would say, no, passport is not enough, only your ticket is enough. Very mean an example, but they would give you bad advice. If you ask them, what should I eat? Should I eat healthy vegetables to remain fit? They would tell you, no, it's okay to eat fat because fat contributes this much to your body, and it's okay to eat fat whenever you want because your body burns it in a healthy way. They'll make up some story, they'll lie in your face, but you would believe them because you are their idol. No, sorry, they are your idol, and you believe everything they say. So they gave you bad advice. They slowly put this idea in your head that you're not enough, that you are completely dependent on them. And maybe you were in some ways, but only because you respected them, only because you wanted to hang around them, and not because you were not independent. So there's a high chance they were a narcissist, where they were making you dependent on their on their finances or on their advice, or they put this idea in your head that you cannot survive without them, or you cannot live your life without their advice, without their suggestions, without their care. And yeah, they made you completely dependent on them. If you're still stuck with them, the advice is to get away from them. If you have already unstuck yourself from them, stay away from them. That's the advice, and stay as far away as possible. This person is not good for your self-esteem. This person is not good for your future in any way, shape or form. Big word, but they are not good. Okay? So anyways, so what I saw in my vision was this person will try to come back into your life even when you don't have much at this point in your life, because most of it they took. So whatever little they have, whatever little you have, they're coming back to get that. And you have like let go of most of your stuff, most of their stuff, whatever they gave to you, you just let go of it. You let go of your own stuff. Maybe this was a big move, a big life change, something of sort where you left everything behind and you started a new life because you wanted to get rid of anything associated with this person. And so you left everything. This person sees you as the one that's flourishing in your life, the one that's still getting work done, the one that still has somewhere to go, the one who has hope, the one who is still doing well in their life even when they don't have everything in place, even when they don't have a stable environment or a stable platform or a stable income. Again, not everything will resonate, but some parts will. Okay, so pay attention to that and remember that. So you have nothing to give to this person at this point because you yourself don't have it. But even if you do get something in the future, the advice is from the spirit to not share a dime. 401 on the timer. Not share a dime, because this person is greedy, is envious. If you share anything with them, any kind of information that concerns you, your future, they would do anything to ruin it. They will do anything to spoil it for you. Confirmation from spirit. So now that you don't have much to give, this person still wants something from you. They want everything that you have. They want your life. They want you. If they can wear your skin, they would do that. They are empty from within. This person is empty from within. Narcissist required somebody else to fill them up, somebody else to make them happy. Throat chakra is being blocked right now, so that is the truth. Somebody is stopping me from speaking. You are pissed off at this person because they have done everything in their power to ruin your life, and they are still coming back to take more because they still think you are abundant. And you are, but you are also very pissed off because they took everything that you ever earned, that you ever made for yourself, and they still think it's not enough. They want to take more. They want to take your essence. I just remembered one thing that another reader said. Even if you pass away, that will still not satisfy this person's soul, because they are loose in their head. They don't understand that it's them who need to cultivate their own happiness, their own life, and it will require effort from their end. They have to look within and not at somebody else to bring them happiness. And there is a long time before they learn that. So they'll continue to look at other people to bring them happiness, to bring them accountability, and they will not do anything on their own. So it's best to stay away from this person, because they're only going to deplete you financially, emotionally, energy wise. They're going to deplete you, drain you, leave you for the dead, literally. You have to protect yourself from this person. energetically, physically, in whichever way the advice, I just got a notification, protect yourself. And that's just a spam notification to protect yourself from the spam. But it came for a reason. You have to protect yourself from this person. They may come as a very nice, loving soul. They may act like they have changed. They may act like they have learned from their mistakes. They're not going to hurt you. They're not going to harm you. They're not going to deplete your energy, your resources. But all that is a lie. They want what you have. They want what you are. And they'll steal anything for their own benefit. 404 on the timer. Heavy throat chakra blockage. So maybe when you were around this person, you were not allowed to speak up, or anytime you spoke, anytime you showed your opinions, you gave your opinions, this person blocked it. This person called it stupid, or this person downplayed it. So somewhere they blocked your throat. You were not able to speak. You were not able to express, and you were not able to speak. I think that's the end of the message. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again. Bye bye.